Tour for the Tote Cambridgeshire. They race away over 9 furlongs. Dumoulin was a little bit slow to break, so too was Courageous Duke from the lowest number of all as they run through the first furlong on the far side. Akshar in the green jacket right there. Farlane comes through in the pink cap. The blue Spinnaker is also handy with Checkit, and then Rafferty, the pale silks. Persian Lightning is in the leading bunch with Pentecost and Zavalioni. Down the centre, Goblet of Fire blazes the trail from Jazz Messenger in the blue jacket, with just in behind these Chivalry, and then back in the field Almost Famous and Grand Passion in a noseband towards the near side, and they're racing in one group, and they're spearheaded here by Akshar in the colours of the Aga Khan. From in second, Farlane, Rafferty, Persian Lightning, Zabalioni and Goblet of Fire, mauve colours near side, Checkit on the far side. In a red cap, Famous Grouse just behind the leaders from Chivalry. Cash Creek is a faller here in the Cambridgeshire. Cash Creek out of the race, and there is the loose horse in the rear as they run down towards the final half mile. Akshar leads the way from Farlane. Rafferty travels well on the near side, second or third. Persian Lightning, Goblet of Fire and Checkit. Chivalry comes there strongly on the near side, so too Grand Passion in the noseband. Famous Grouse driven along. Jazz Messenger now being shoved along as well. Abel Baker Charlie trying to get on terms with them, with Convent Girl. Almost Famous is right out the back, tailed off as they run inside the final quarter mile in the Cambridgeshire. Checkit challenging Persian Lightning. Chivalry unleashed on the near side in the hands of George Duffield for Sir Mark Prescott, and it's Chivalry that takes over from Checkit in second. Adiemus is coming through strongly from Farlane, and then Lady Bear from the rear. Chivalry getting tired. Here's Adiemus thrusting home. It's Chivalry by a half length to Adiemus. Chivalry all out, held on. Chivalry just from Adiemus. Then in third, Checkit, Lady Bear and Farlane, Convent Girl. Everest behind these Zabalioni, and they trail back Zarina Waltz and Dumoulin, and Almost Famous was completely tailed off. I think the old firm have done it again here. Chivalry and Adiemus in a set two to the line. It's very close. First impressions were that Chivalry had just got home on the far side, but this is one for the judge here. Adiemus was closing him down. Chivalry struck the front well over a furlong out, was just getting a little bit tired in the run to the line. I thought he'd held on. We're going to have to wait for the judge. It's mighty close here. Adiemus on the near side, Michael Hills cutting back George Duffield's advantage on Chivalry. Adiemus, who's been a strong fancy for a couple of Lincolns, disappointed on a couple of occasions in the past, went very close to winning the Lincoln. Chivalry for Sir Mark Prescott, who's won 2 Cambridgeshires with Pasternak and Quinlan Terry, and if he's succeeded for George Duffield, it'll be an 800th success for George riding Sir Mark's horses. What a finish to this Cambridgeshire here. Here's Chivalry taking over. Checkit in the purple jacket on the far side. Adiemus in the headgear, the noseband on the right of frame. He's going to come with a thundering late run. Farlane in the pink cap has run a good race again. Lady Bear is also staying on. But here we go in the final 50 yards. What do you think? Chivalry's lead being whittled down by Adiemus on the near side. They come to the line. George Duffield, Michael Hills getting there with every stride, and he's going to join Chivalry right on the line. But whose nose has got there in front? They didn't want to have shaved this morning, these two horses, because there's only going to be a whisker in it.
George Duffield, we don't know yet whether you've won or not. What's your feeling?
Close.
Yeah, we know it's close. Little bit of an inkling at all?
Second number 24.
You've won! Well done. How does
Brilliant.
that compare to Pasternak?
They've all been tough. They've all been tough, and each one I've ridden, I've always been there too soon. They've always been travelling too well, and the race has not quite gone to suit. But also been working very well. Thank God I stayed on.
It's a great training performance.
Absolutely, but he's a masterful at producing horses without a run. There's no one better.
Well, he won't complain about his jockey either. Well done.
Well done, Leslie. She get a bit of extra exercise there, but
looks like she's been lunged for a while, hasn't she?
not too many give her the run around, but George certainly did. But that is a terrific training effort, John.
Yeah, wonderful, because still only a 4-year-old, pulled a muscle in his quarters in the spring near Sir Mark, and a lot of satisfaction he'd have gleaned over the years. Just sits quietly and gets on with the job. But